Hilda Joy. So part comedy, part silliness, part decluttering.
And isn't your friend Mitzi?
Yes, yes. My Hilda Joy, Allison is my soul sister, and Hilda Joy's best friend is Mitzi. So yes, and I want, if I may, I want to say a special hello to two of my special guests, Jana. Hey, Jana. And then Sunflower, I am my grandma's favorite child, Phoenix, who you can call Sunflower or Phoenix. In addition to everyone else who's joined us. Hey, Jennifer. Jennifer in Alaska's here too. How about you, Karen? Tell us about you.
Well, we're just doing some YouTube over 40, just encouraging people, if you want to start on YouTube, just to start on YouTube, start messy, start imperfect, because where else are you going to start? I always say you can't imagine, you can only imagine up to a certain point, like, oh, what's it going to be like and all that sort of stuff. But at some point, you just have to line up all your ducks and just go for it. So, yeah, that's what I do. And I just have fun with that.
And do it even if your ducks are scattered. Just do it.
Ducks are scattered and blowing all over my bus depot that I work at.
Yeah, do any of us really, I don't know about Dave yet, but do any of us have our ducks in a row, or do we just sort of have them pinned up a little bit maybe? Or are we still just chasing them?
Mine are quacking all over.
You might have to explain that one. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, ducks in a row. That means like organized. Get your ducks in a row and just go. Just get started. Just do it.
Okay.
So sorry, that's an American phrase. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And if you don't have your ducks in a row, that means you're scattered and disorganized. Sometimes it means
like
that.
me.
Like me. Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
How are the trains still chugging in Alaska tonight? Question for you, Jennifer. Hey, Jalen. Yeah, so I just thought that we would, just talk about how our week has been. How's it been on YouTube? And I was saying to Paula a little bit earlier, like, definitely, let's bring up your short that is doing really, really well at the moment, because, that's fascinating and awesome for you.
It is. I am obsessed with our dog Rambo. He is a rescue that we've had for about 3 years. Hi, Jalen. Jalen, she's the one that you sang happy birthday to, isn't she, Allison?
Yes.
That's your Jalen, yeah. And we're obsessed with him. He's our first big dog, and he's very sweet and very cute. And I'm getting into all these trends that you see on Facebook with people's pets. Like last week, it was she put my name in yellow hearts. That was the big trend with pets. And this week, it's that little song, I got a lot of things to do today.
I love that song.
I took a nap. Yeah. And so I'm making Rambo star in shorts. And I just decided on the spur of the moment last night about 11 o'clock to put Rambo in the short that's trending this week. It was a nap. It was a very good nap. And in about 5 minutes, it had 23 views. And then I fell asleep. And when I woke up, it had over 1,000 views.
Wow.
So, and I love the little trendy things. They're very cute.
Yep.
And it's a chance to show off my dog.
Totally. And you know how there's that show like Dance Mums and stuff?
Yes. Yes.
Are you like a dog mum?
I am.
You're like, Rambo.
Toppers and tiaras.
And the text that I sent to you all in our group chat was, it has 133 likes. That's the most likes I've ever had. Wow. And I think it was up to over 2,000 views, I think. Anyway, yeah.
2.5 and most likes. When I saw it.
And it got me a bunch of new subscribers.
Amazing.
I'm not sure about the view count. I could be mistaking that for another one. Well, let me just check. It's all about me for a moment. Hold on.
You know what? We may as well start on a success story.
That's right. Let's see.
We're here to celebrate success. Or focaccia in the oven.
I was totally off about the views. Sorry about that. The views are only at 1,185.
Only.
Only.
Yeah, and I can't get into YouTube Studio on my phone because I took it off to make more room for YouTube. So I don't have the actual correct information, but it got me several subscribers. I don't know the number.
How long does it take you to make focaccia bread? I'm just curious, Nicola.
Oh, I thought you were talking about me, and I thought
Oh,
No,
do you-
I didn't.
oh,
I didn't
mean
want it to
Nicola.
run up the side. I wanted to catch myself. You know, you can just offload an app if you need to make space on your phone. You can offload it without taking it off your phone, and it gives you space.
Yeah, I've done that. I've offloaded everything that can possibly be offloaded.
So
Let me find
Paula,
that picture I sent
I
you.
can see that picture, that screenshot that you sent us earlier was
Okay.
2,393.
Okay, that's what I
Can
was
you see
looking.
that? So I think that it just hasn't quite caught up, maybe.
I think that you're right. For some reason, I can't
Evidence.
find the. Yeah, but you can see it. Yeah, it's
Yep.
very, very popular, and I'm very
Oh my God,
excited about it.
17 subscribers. That's huge.
That is
17. There you
huge.
go. There's your
That
little
is,
screen.
thank you. For some reason,
Yeah.
I can't find that on my phone now.
Yeah.
I don't
okay.
know. Yeah.
I'm here to support the talent.
Yeah, so I'm very excited about that. For me, that's really big numbers. For other people,
huge.
that's like, but for me, that's like,
Bad
woohoo!
day for some famous people. Exactly.
That's right. That's right.
Amazing.
Yes.
And your live looks like the last live looked like I think it had like 300. I could have swore it had 300 views
I think it
from
was
yesterday.
several. And that was a totally impromptu one. You know, I rarely do lives on Friday. I was going to go live yesterday morning because I was bored and I wanted something to do that didn't involve what I should be doing, like housework. I was going to get on live, but Oki was live, and I didn't want to tread on Oki.
Jalen,
So-
I need you to
Let's-
shout her out. Shouting out
We've-
Jalen.
Got
Sorry.
Jalen.
Just had to
Jalen,
shout her out.
hello. What is your channel? Have you got, Jalen? Have you got a channel, or do you have a YouTube account, and that's how you're watching us and coming into the
Yeah,
lives?
and Nicola Recipes is here.
Yes, just watching her finish bread. What's the topic today? Guys?
We're visiting.
I want to know
visiting.
about the focaccia bread.
So,
Yeah.
Dave, do you have any
Yes.
struggles with YouTube in the last 7 years? When's the most struggling part that
Struggles.
you've had with YouTube? Or do you feel like now you're getting into the groove? And I've noticed you're doing almost a live almost daily. So
Yeah.
tell us about that.
Okay, so when I first started on YouTube, obviously I was working, so I had other commitments going on as well. So it was quite difficult to find the time
It is.
to be more consistent, as they said. But obviously, just a recent thing that I'm not working anymore, so I can put more in, and just a distraction for me with my health. It just gives me a focus, you know, a new sort of focus, and I treat it like a job. Struggle. I think after all this time, I think I'm finally sort of I'm understanding what people want. I'm relating to people. I'm asking the questions. I'm trying to solve problems for people. That sort of thing, thinking of watercolor and what people may struggle with, and just being more authentic and speaking more like to the camera, doing these walking, talking sort of things. And I think that's the thing. I think people want to know you. You know, you've got your channel, you've got your brand, you've got whatever it is. But people want to know you in particular. Once you build up that community and get to know those people, when those people come in nearly every single video. So you've got that trust, you've got that support, and I think it's just really listening to those people and trying to sort of get in the head what they may want.
Right.
But you can see when that starts happening. You know, you do connect, and people start saying things in the comments like, "Wow, I'm really struggling with that, and I'm so glad." And it's just fantastic when that happens. So I think after all this time, and I'm quite a slow learner, so
Me too.
I'd probably guess that you lot will do much better than I am for the time I've been on YouTube, but it doesn't matter. Everyone's journey is
Yeah,
different.
everybody's different.
Yeah, so each video that you put out, you can't really tell how successful that is, because in 6 months' time, it might just start flying off. And
Right,
Yeah.
I've had
right.
that with a few videos.
Have
And
you?
sometimes you do that video and you think, should I post that one? I've not really done much with it. I've not really edited that much. And then all of a sudden they do better than the ones that you spend those
Yeah.
hours doing. So just get them out. Just get them out. Just post and post. And just, I think one of the things that I thought of just, it was actually today, I was looking at my YouTube and sort of going through and looking at how many videos I've done. And that's something that people always
You have a
ignore.
lot.
We look at these analytics, we look at watch time, we look at this, we look at this. And it's, it can become quite a lot. But the one thing that we can control is the videos that we put out.
Right.
So we just keep, just look at that number. Just look at that number and keep going, keep posting. And the rest will follow.
Yeah. I've noticed that when you do good on a video, then your other ones that you put out later start
Yeah.
getting comments because they're going through and checking things out. So
Yeah.
that's a good thing.
Definitely. And I think one of the things is as well, if you put on your end screen a video or a
Right.
playlist, something like that. So if someone's enjoyed the video, if they've watched it all the way through, then it suggests another video. They can click on that and gets your watch time hours. But it's quite funny really, because before I used to do less videos, and now that I've got more time, I put out more videos, and I'm not necessarily seeing much of a difference. In fact, I've gone to a sort of a plateau.
Yeah.
And although I'm making these really nice connections with people, and people are giving really nice feedback in the comments, I think sometimes you gotta think to yourself, well, what am I doing here? Isn't that what I'm here for? I'm connecting with people, I'm solving those problems. And if I was making a video and it just helped one person, then that's all worth it,
That's
and
how
you
I
make these
feel.
connections, you make these friendships and all over the world. And I think that's
It's
better
crazy.
than any monetization.
Pardon
So
me,
yeah,
just a
I think
moment.
sometimes we've got to forget all that.
Sally says she's in the backstage. Karen, can you see her?
Oh no. Okay, let's have a look.
Pardon me, Dave. I'm sorry.
Oh my God,
Yeah,
there she
no.
is. Oh, beautiful. Oh, beautiful. Yay.
She is.
You
Sorry for
made
interrupting,
it.
Dave.
Thank you, my
Why am
darling.
I
You might
so
have
far
even-
away?
You might have even been there. Have you been there for a little bit, or have you just popped in now?
No, I've been there, but I didn't want to interrupt anybody.
Oh my God,
Aw.
you're
But
too
how do I
polite.
make
Thank
my
you,
how do I
Sally.
make my face closer?
Maybe just come closer, or
camera.
pull your camera or your
Move your
computer
yeah.
closer. That's it. That's it. Let's get up in your grill. Let's get up in all your business.
That was too much there, girl.
Oh gosh.
That was perfect. It was perfect.
Never
Hey,
too
like
much.
Susan, we're gonna
That
have to
reminds
come
me of
up
my
with
Yes,
last
a
short I
now.
did. I'm like,
Yes.
holy cow, dang, I wore low. My shirt was too low.
Sally has made an entrance. Hey, Sally.
Hello,
Hello.
Hello. Do you
I
want to tell
got
us?
my
Do you want to tell us about your
aqua
channel,
with my
Sally?
aqua. Can't see my aqua here.
I know. You need to.
Karen says,
tell
tell
us
us about your channel, Sally. Introduce yourself.
Oh, my channel. Sally D's Reality is named after my life, 59 years and almost a couple days, 60. And I learned the reality about worrying about what other people think, just be yourself. Like when I had teacher meetings, I had to sit quietly, and then I started, talking a little bit more, and then people are like, I'm not sitting next to you, you get me in trouble. But you know what? I'm going to be 60, so I can just pull the senile old lady card,
Yeah.
which I'm not senile. Well, I don't know if I am, but yeah, I just like to have fun on my channel. I do try to do some decluttering, but it's always overwhelming. I have to do smaller projects because it's too overwhelming. We have 40 year of treasures. Okay, because it's going to be 40 years we've been married. I say it's 40 years of SHIT. Are we allowed to say that word?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think so.
Crap, okay?
Try
Bunch
it
of
and see
garbage.
if anything blows up.
I know it can be quite distracting too, right? Like decluttering, then you come across something and then you're like, it's just like the first time you've ever
No.
seen it. But you literally are
I was
like,
down there today.
yeah, I know.
Or you find the things that you looked all over the place for 3 years ago and needed it bad. And then
Yeah.
you find it 3 years later, like, oh,
How about we moved
remember
into this
putting it
house?
here now.
6 years ago, we moved in this house, and Hub still has stuff in boxes. So guess what? Construction garbage bags. Boom. He goes to work. I carried it out to the garbage day.
Yeah. I'm like, which one's the bad one, Smeagol or Gollum, where I'm looking at something going, this is precious. You know,
No.
like, and then I'm distracted and then I'm looking at the WhatsApp.
But girls and
watching the
guy,
video.
things have been in a box for 6 years unopened. I don't think he
Been
knows
in a
or
box for
needs it.
6 years. They don't need them.
Nah.
No, that's why I got the good construction, the thick mill, and you stick it in
Phil's-
there. And you
What's
Phil's
funny-
in the
drag-
comments.
What's funny is when you clean out your husband's stuff and they're taking it back out of the trash. And I'm like, no, that needs to
No,
go.
see, garbage day is Thursday morning. He pulls out at 4:30,
Oh my
quarter to
God.
5. I'm up at 3. So I already got it packed in the back room of the garage. And all I gotta do is pull it out. As he's pulling out, I pull out.
That's-
I know it sounds mean, but it's not.
So
no,
what do you,
they won't miss it.
when
unless,
you
you
say
know.
that you're pulling
Sorry.
out, do you mean like when the garbage truck
Pull
comes?
the
are you-
garbage
are you
bag.
going taking stuff to the garbage
A
truck?
construction garbage bag. They're like taller than me. I put the stuff in
They're
there
big.
Got it.
and thick. You
Disappear
can't
it.
Put it in the
Disappear
very bottom of the bag and start putting all your stuff on top of it, and they'll never know.
No, he can't. He doesn't see it because he's gone.
Yeah,
Garbage day.
that's good. That's good. That's good.
Oh
Yeah.
gosh.
You have to do what you have to do.
I'm smothering with all this stuff, guys.
I know it is a smother, isn't it?
We got a lot of
is.
junk.
It takes your
too.
life. I'm telling you, it takes your life.
It does. Mentally, like I have to clean up the kitchen and my table where I do my art stuff to have a clear mind to do it. Because
know.
I'm thinking the whole time I need to do them dishes. I need to unload the dishwasher and put them in, or and some things I wash by hand, but it bugs me if it's in there. I can't stand it.
Telling you.
If what's
Telling
in
you,
there,
'cause
some dishes.
Dirty
are in there.
dishes, or
Oh, you just hate dirty
if you gotta
dishes like around the sink.
sweep the floor, you see German Shepherd dog hair in the corner and like
Oh,
a tumbleweed,
dog
and
hair.
I'm like, oh my God, I gotta get that
How
out.
many German Shepherd dog hairs do you have, though? How many dogs?
One.
I had
I
two
have
at one time.
3,000.
Oh my gosh.
I have tumbleweeds in the morning.
Yeah.
I had-
Every
I had
day you
I
can
don't
brush
use a
them.
German
vacuum.
Shedders.
Yeah.
I don't use
Yeah,
a vacuum. I
Allison's
use
got
a
a
shop vac.
German Shepherd too.
I honestly, I use a shop vac because that's with wheels,
Yeah,
and I
that's-
pull it around because
that's
a
what you
regular
need.
vacuum gets clogged up.
Yeah.
All that hair. Hey, if I hit the stream this to your audience, does that go like to people that know me?
You do want to do that. Yes, it
Goes
does.
to your
Yeah.
channel.
And we've got Phil here. Hey, Phil, at work,
Hi,
checking in with
Phil.
y'all. Thank you. Thank you, mate.
Christy from Comfort to
Amazing.
Confidence,
Amazing.
and my girl
Jennifer.
Lexi at Luna Claus. We have some very VIP people in our chat, y'all.
We
Yeah,
do. We do.
Very VIP. And James at Eternal Light was here a moment ago. I just now saw his name. I hope he's still here.
I said hello to him.
I'm interviewing Christy on during the week this week because she has just changed her niche. If you guys, I'm sure you probably
And
caught
her-
her first videos on her new niche. So that's all exciting.
I'm nodding my head, but then I realized I actually have not yet. So, what is Christy's new niche? She's been about self-confidence and empowerment. And so, what is she all about now?
Well, she's doing and Christy, you can please tell us in the comments, type faster. But she's doing a 30-day challenge to monetize her channel, and she's making digital products and she's putting them in there. And I believe she might be making them $1. And so,
Oh,
yeah,
that's
she is challenging herself.
Just
to
think
monetize.
30,000 people see it and buy it. I mean,
That's it. It's amazing. Yeah. And, you know, it'll be fascinating talking with her as well. And
yeah, for sure.
yeah, because
What is her channel
she's done a
about?
couple of courses. She's moving to monetizing her channel with digital products. So, and she's like really announcing, like, really, I'm just changing the direction of my channel and everything. So I've seen one video where she's just saying that, you know, that she's done courses, digital product courses, and, you know, she hasn't actually taken that leap yet and made the digital products to actually put out for sale. But now she is, and she's challenging herself to sell some in 30 days.
Hey, Karen, Watercolor
Dave.
Carrie asked if you'll put the comments on the
Oh,
screen.
yes,
so
yes,
they-
yes. Okay,
We
great.
got you, Carrie.
You
And
got me.
and Dave,
Okay.
if you're not following Watercolor Carrie, you need to follow her. She is awesome.
Okay.
She is
All
great.
right. This is so
Wanderlust
good.
is here. They're an artist as well, I believe.
Oh, what a pretty channel name.
Right.
Wonderlust.
Wanderlust is from Dave's, I think from Dave's channel.
Oh, okay.
We're just going to start popping them up. And so, Sally, what is your channel about? Tell us about your channel. We haven't had a chance for you to introduce yourself and just to say,
My channel?
what do you make videos about?
My videos are the decluttering, the clutter buster wheel, whatever I named it. I don't know.
Yep.
I don't know what the thing's called because I gave up on it. I have
Sally, talk about your
Yeah.
sunrise, your morning sunrise things. Those
I
are
have Sunrise with Sally, and if I tend to fall asleep because I don't sleep all night, I'm still having problems, Karen, with sleeping. But if I fall asleep, then I have to do Sunshine with Sally. Those are
Yes.
fun stuff.
Yes.
But then I realized the other day, I was like, if I just turn myself around on that stool, you have the sunshine, the sunrise behind me. You could look
Yeah.
at it, and why would you want to look at my wall of birdhouses?
It's
I
beautiful.
don't know.
Birdhouses are cool.
I know,
The
but
birdhouses were cool, but the sunrise was magnificent.
oh my gosh, it was so beautiful. I just get like so excited and in awe over the magnificence of God and what he's such an artist. Susan, he's an artist. Take tips from him.
He is, yes. And
Oh,
Sally,
my gosh.
Susan's following him. She's subscribed.
talk about your shits and giggles, Sally.
Oh, I have how many characters do I have? I have what, 3 now?
Several.
My mind has so many characters because I was wearing those pins all those
Paige-
years.
Paige Turner and Percival, and who else?
Percival, he really likes Hilda Joy.
Hilda Joy's not
Percival,
looking to date Percival.
well, I was telling them on my live last night, whenever I had that costume on and Daryl came home, I took the hat off and went to greet him at the door, and I had the coat on, and he's like,
Oh, what's
What are you
happening? She's got the coat on.
coat on for? So then he's always the one that wants, like, I do stuff like that. Just the first one I did was just for fun, and I showed him it, and he's, you have to post it. I'm like, no. And he's like, I said, they're gonna think I'm crazy, and he's like, you have to post it, you know. So I put it up, and then I guess people liked it. But that was Selena and Sally Jesse Raphael, and I tried to get redder frames, but the new ones came, they were still like a coral too. But I just who was the other one? Paige Turner, and her
Paige
boyfriend is Paige Turner, but her boyfriend is
favorite.
Noah. His name's Noah Lott. Noah Lott.
Just like just in
You can't-
case.
You literally
I'm
cannot
working on
make this up.
another one, and this guy is supposed to be helping this girl on this other talk show. She's trying to quit smoking, and her boyfriend is supposed to be helping her. His name is Nico Derm. Nicoderm?
Nicoderm. Oh my gosh, that's brilliant.
That's a smoking
Nick
cat.
O'Derm.
name, if you don't know.
What else did I do? I had this other one. I had it all in my head, and Daryl's like, you need to get, I bought myself a tape recorder, because you know how you talk stuff out and it's like, oh, that's good, and you're gonna remember it, and you don't. So I got myself my 60th birthday to myself, tape recorder, because I'm senile. And I was talking about Karma Dharma, and her husband's name was Yin Yang. It's a multicultural marriage.
That's so funny.
But
Hey, Nona.
and Daryl's like, that's hilarious. You have to write that down. I said, I'll remember. And he's just like, no, you're not. And the other day I sat down and I was like, I can't remember that. So I'll have to get like a string for my little mini tape recorder and just carry it.
Yeah.
And then like when I'm going to another room, this is a good one, Karen. When I'm going to another room, I can say, hey, we're going in the other room to get a glass of water. And I get in the other
Okay.
room. What am I here for? Oh, wait, I got to play it back. Oh, I'm here for a glass of water.
That's exactly right. Whatever works.
Hi, Little Texas. We have so many
And
great
Nona
people with
Grace,
us
There's all
tonight.
kinds of people in
Grace.
here tonight.
Yep. Wanderlust, Sunflower.
Little Texas.
And also, Sally, you know, you're recording your quit smoking journey,
Yes.
which is amazing. It's
I
amazing.
stumbled. I haven't
It's
made it.
No,
okay.
I'm
Every
full
time you try to
respect,
quit,
full
that's a
respect for
chance.
you.
Well, I
Full
told
respect.
well, the girl, the lady that I was talking about, Mike, who had the heart attack, I told her, I said, I have to tell them. She goes, no, you don't. I said, yes, I do, because that's lying. You know how I am I don't lie. And that's lying. If I'm not giving you the whole truth, I'm lying to you. So I'm trying to get that
Well,
that
you're amazing.
video.
You're amazing. Like the number, was it, I just loved your one where you talked about, was it day 28 that was supposed to be the magical day that everything was supposed to suddenly get
Yeah,
better or something? Dude,
nothing
right?
happened.
No, nothing happened. It was
I
just
think
another
that's why I
day
got
of pushing
discouraged.
through, wasn't it?
That's the problem. It wasn't my fault. So
No,
Yeah.
no.
yeah.
I think you're
I
amazing.
saw there's this guy that he's trying to quit drinking, and he has a YouTube channel, and he stumbles too, but he's got a good channel. I can't think of what the name is because I'm not alcoholic, but he came up on my feed for some reason. I'm not sure, but he's so honest about everything, and he's really trying, and he's like has a positive attitude, and I'm sure when he stumbles, goes off the wagon, I'm sure that it's pretty devastating to have. I mean, alcohol and cigarettes could be the same,
Mhm.
vice,
Totally.
but it's. I guess alcohol could really mess with you more than cigarettes. They both can kill you. But what I'm
Yeah.
saying is, it's got to be tough to be addicted to a substance and try
It
to work
is.
it out. And maybe the YouTube channel might help him be a little more responsible or trying to quit, or maybe that's his way. Maybe it helps him. And there's probably lots of people that are following him going through the same thing. So it's something. And
Yeah.
every time you stop
Well,
and if you fall back, every time you try to stop again, you just never know. It might be your lucky day you don't pick it up again. So
I read this book by Alan Carr. I don't know if you ever heard of him, but he
Oh, yeah.
he died from smoking. But he quit. He was smoking a lot of cigarettes. Okay, I've read his book a million times, and I've given it to many people. And so I read this, and by chapter 11, the very first time I quit smoking, and I quit for like about 16 years. And it just worked for me. And I finished the book, but he wants you to smoke while you're reading it. It's called The Easy Way to Stop Smoking. And he has like Easy Way
Wow.
to Stop Drinking, and it's all that stuff. Okay. So he he has sayings in there like that filthy habit and all that. It's like he doesn't tell you don't quit, you're gonna get an iron lung or something like that. He just like keep smoking, and and then
Wow.
he's like, you're a slave to the cigarette. He gets to a chapter that says you're a slave to that cigarette.
Mm.
You're a person and you're a slave to that, and I'm like, no, I'm not. So when I quit before, I would see people driving by and I'd say to Daryl, look, they're a slave to the cigarette. I am not, because I was quite the snob when I quit before. You don't go near me. you know. And even when I do, like whenever I'm not smoking and when I'm a smoker, if anyone smokes near me, I have to light up with them or I can't take it. I can't stand that smell. Is that weird or what? I don't know.
It's not.
But my son, Maddie, is here to visit, and he's like, well, I never judged you. I didn't say, well, you made it to day 30 and why the hell did you start again? I said, you just said that. You literally just said that.
I could quit when I got pregnant, but
You made it to day 30 and you started again. And I'm not judging you. Like, oh, I don't know.
Allison, what were you saying?
I said I quit every time I got pregnant, and then
So did I.
And then I don't know why I would start. I mean, it was like I stayed off for a long time, and then I randomly just started.
Both of my
So,
kids, when they were 3
This
months old, I started
factory is
again.
shut down, so that ain't happening anytime soon.
And the reason I quit this after 15 years of not, and I'm not blaming Matthew or his partner, but he moved to Texas and he said he was never going to do that. And he moved to Texas. And then he sent me a text message that he got married. That just broke my heart. So,
Oh,
yeah. So,
Where does he live in Texas? I could go stalk him.
yeah, Lubbock. Go ahead. Go. And then when he bought a house, I was trying to be happy, but then that was like no chance coming back, right? So I mean, I'm so proud of him. He's a productive citizen. Both my boys are. I'm very proud of them, but they're the choices they make. Sometimes you just have to not say anything.
Yep.
I mean, he's making good choices. I'm just not to live near me. So I said maybe I should live near you. And he's like,
How far away does he live?
I'm in Pittsburgh and he's in Lubbock, Texas.
Oh, that is a long way.
Lubbock is like the
Yeah.
armpit of the state. No, El Paso is.
Well, he said there's good jobs there, so whatever.
Yeah. You go where
Yep.
the job is.
And he's
Okay,
I
Dave.
don't like the weather in Pittsburgh, so who does? I complain about it all the time, but I'm here. I got magnificent sunrises. I mean, I take what I
Have
get.
to be grateful. Have to be grateful for the
Mhm.
good, right?
yes.
Mhm.
Also, Dave, I wanted to ask you. I was asking you in one of your comment, or leaving your comment, just about, like, do you sell your coaching services? Do you consider yourself like a watercolor teacher, or are you like an artist coach? So what do you do by way of like your coaching and selling your expertise to people? What does that look like on your channel for you?
Well, I've only just announced that. It's something that I do want to get into. So, yeah, I'm new to it all. I'm just sort of putting the feelers out.
Yes, just like dipping toes in the water.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just letting people know that it's available if they want.
Yes.
And yeah.
So have you got like a link or anything, or have you got like, how do people sort of contact you? Do you encourage them in your description, or?
There is a Calendly app, and it's something that you can share, and it's just an open calendar. You send the link, and they can see all the days that you have free. So if they want to book a consultation, then they can just put it in the diary.
Mhm.
And I think there's a premium version of that, so you can, obviously it costs money, and that allows you to have card payments sort of link or PayPal, something like that within that app. So yeah, I'm looking into all that. So yeah.
Yeah, that's good, because
what's the other
It's a way forward.
What's the other thing called, Karen, where you where people pay $5 a month, or what is that called?
Oh, do you mean like the
Patreon?
Stand Store? The Stand Store, that's
No.
A
for
membership.
$5 a
Patreon?
month.
Hey, yeah. Do you have a Patreon?
I did look into it once, but I don't really know how to go about that. I think it's
But you're
something I would
definitely-
like to do.
Definitely
sometime.
have the subs and everything to be able to definitely do that, and do the buy me a coffee.
Definitely.
And
Yeah,
I think
yeah,
that would
that-
be a Venmo. I would do a Venmo on that one.
Yeah.
What's
look,
the-
His
what's the
coffee
Venmo?
his coffees and his videos, I'm like, "Ah, I love coffee. And when I see him stirring,
Definitely.
I'm like, oh my God, I go and make me a cup of coffee. Yeah. I mean, it's just you make me drink coffee. Why?
well,
I
this is
love coffee.
it's a new place. Well, not a new place, but I never drank coffee in this place before. We used to go with friends and drink hot chocolate at this. It's a pub. It's a
Oh,
quite a
neat.
well-known pub in this country, Witherspoons, and it's £1.70 something for refill. So I just go in there and like get myself a coffee and then go back and they do decaf, they do latte, they do mocha. Oh,
What's your
it's
favorite
absolutely.
kind? Do you have flavored creamers that you like?
I just latte. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I
I'm
like
not sure.
latte.
Yeah, I like
Yeah,
French
latte.
vanilla.
French vanilla. See, I don't think.
French
I don't
vanilla.
know. I think
So
they
Wanderlust
do.
is saying Ko-Fi. Have you guys heard of Ko-Fi? I haven't. It seems to be better than buy me a coffee from the latest research.
Oh,
Oh.
nice.
Hmm.
That's great information, Wonderlust. What is your first name so we could call you by your first name, Wonderlust?
Wonder.
Ko-Fi.
Wonder.
Wonder.
That might be the real name.
I think Wonderlust was a mod on your channel the first night I watched you. I'm pretty sure it was your mod, Dave. And I might be wrong. I could be wrong. Cynthia. Okay, Cynthia. I gotta remember that. Very
And
nice to meet you.
Nancy
Idea
from
wide.
Making Your Own Lane is in the chat too, everybody. Y'all remember Nancy?
Who is
Yes.
it?
Hey, Nancy.
Nancy from Making Your Own Lane.
Oh, yes.
Explorers put one, it says, buy me a wine.
Yeah.
Oh, there
I
we
used to
go.
call her wine a lot.
Buy me a cheers.
Yeah. Cynthia has given us permission to also call her Wanda.
Oh, cool. I'm hearing feedback. What's that from? Does somebody have their phone on, maybe? Or their iPad?
Nope.
Maybe it's just me. Does anybody else
Making My
hear?
Own Lane is on.
You're hearing voices. That's your new character coming.
Maybe your
so.
dog started talking.
I don't know. Is
That's
it
good.
a man voice?
I cannot get her attention.
Is it a deep sound?
That's what I just said, Susan. Making Your Own Lane is Nancy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nancy.
Yeah.
Okay, Dave, I've got a question for you, Dave.
Go on. Yes.
Wonder.
Are you a little bit nervous and a bit reluctant to kind of like, put a product out there and actually like, put a price on your expertise and to sort of like, get out there and like, sell and talk about having stuff to sell? Because I think that I know that that's something that, I've been confronted with, like looking at the digital products and the Stand Store Challenge and the 30 days and stuff. And I hear a lot of other people saying that they haven't put out their digital products and all that kind of stuff. So I just thought I'd, ask you that. Do you feel a little bit, were you a little bit hesitant about that?
I don't think it's the product itself. It's for me, I'm not very tech, I'm not really that confident with tech, I'd be scared to death if someone turned around and said, yeah, I'd love to be mentored and work with you. And I'd be like, what do I do now?
Yeah, that's right. Like what actual platform do I use,
Yeah.
right? Is it like
Yeah.
is it a messenger call? Is it WhatsApp? Is it all of that?
Yeah, I
Teams
think it
or
would be a
Zoom?
Zoom sort
Yeah.
of call.
Yes, a
That's what
Zoom
I'm
call.
thinking of running down.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So that's what.
Dave,
my
what
So what
is
else
your-
is there?
I was tardy because I couldn't get online because I'm not tech savvy. What is it that you're selling or your product? I didn't hear.
Well, my channel's all about watercolors mostly. So I do lots of tutorials on watercolors. And
Mhm.
so
He helped
just
me
building
figure
up
out how to do a
YouTube and-
sky.
Yeah.
Oh,
so-
okay. Oh, okay. My husband's very artistic.
Oh.
I'm autistic and he's artistic. No, I can think of anything. We've been married 40 years. I can think of something for my classroom and he will draw it. I hardly have to explain what it is. Like
I think
the Berenstain Bears, Franklin. Some
Okay,
of the
Dave,
things-
we've got Dora from Explorer Dora 80 asking what your
Uh-huh.
channel name is. Do you want to like just type it in? Can you see that comment come up, or shall I type it
can
in for
see
you
the
if you can't?
comment.
Yeah.
Let me just see.
Because you've actually
Top-
like your channel name is probably your handle, I think, isn't it? With all of those extra numbers to find you.
Yeah, I think. Let me just.
This is another conversation we've been having today, isn't it? Just sort of
I put it
because
in.
if we put in get some color in your life, all kinds of other random stuff, even
I'm
though
going to say Dave
I'm not
Lowe on it
following
when you
them.
look it up.
Yeah, I'm very slow typing. One finger typing here.
That's
They're
okay.
saying that
What-
they think the feedback is
What am
coming
I-
from
wait.
Sally's
What
microphone.
why would I do like what is it? What am I doing that's I shouldn't be doing?
I heard it when I was talking too, but I don't hear it
'Cause
anymore.
I don't
But I
have
did hear.
I don't have my phones on, or I only have my computer. That's it.
What
There's
is your
something else?
speaker? Is your speaker the computer speaker or?
I think I've done that. now.
Probably.
I don't hear it anymore. It's gone now.
Okay.
Maybe it
Oh,
was
there
a
we
glitch.
go.
glitch.
Amazing.
So
Yep.
what's the name, Paula? What's the name? It's gone now. So have
I
you
just typed
established
it
the
in.
name of the voices?
No,
Echo.
they're still coming through slowly.
Echo.
So I can't see your message yet, but Carrie is saying that she just typed in "get some color in your life," Dave Lowe, just exactly as you were describing to me too,
Think,
Dave.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And we've just got Dora here saying, I went to my first Urban Sketches meetup yesterday in
I
Brisbane.
love
I love the
Urban
watercolor
Sketches.
paintings others did in the meetup. Wow, Urban Sketches, incredible.
That's cool.
That's
yeah.
my favorite thing. I just can't get perspective right to draw buildings.
Well, there is an app, a meetup app. You can whatever you're into. Obviously, if it's painting, you can join a meetup group for painting. Just type
I've
it up,
gone to meet up.
and you have
I'll
sort of
check that
meetup
out.
places, and you can sketch and do all sorts. You might have walkers, clubs, and stuff like that.
I'm going to check it out.
So there
Is
is an
that,
app
is that
for
an
it.
art?
Meetup.
It's art app, is it? Art?
It's anything.
mainly?
It's
Mhm.
anything.
Got it.
It's a
Everything,
meetup.
It's for anything.
Wow.
Yeah,
Book clubs.
It's called.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Meetup.com.
It's
And they have like
Meetup.com.
nice. I did
They
political
that.
have women's groups. I know I've joined it before for
Dog
women's.
group.
What is it? You know how a bunch of business women come together and they share information. Of course, my 60-year-old brain can't think of what it is.
Oh, yes.
Entrepreneur.
Yeah. Like, do you mean like, what do they call it? B something I? Business.
I did
BNI.
weight
Is it
loss
Business
group.
Networking Institute?
Networking. That's it.
BNI,
Yeah.
networking, yes. So Dora's saying that, because I can't see your chat either, Dave. It hasn't come through for me.
I don't know. Could you
These-
put that
these-
on,
these-
Karen?
Oh,
Yes, did I put it on? Yes. Yeah. So
I
Thank
don't think
you.
I have a mine on either. Is mine on?
I think it's off because we have the comments up on the thing, but nobody could see the comments unless they're up there. And
Yeah.
Okay.
See.
we'll try that.
here's his page right here. Get some. There it is. Yeah.
Mhm.
Perfect. Look at you.
Well, I think there's still some numbers in there, but if you
Yeah.
look that up,
like
it'll come up.
2-4. Yeah.
But I
Does,
don't know why your guys' comments aren't coming up.
Something to do later? Can we see him later? No.
I can't see yours either. Whose can't you see, Dora?
Oh, so it's color. COLOUR.
Yes.
That's the problem, Carrie said.
Yes.
Oh,
I'm gonna
yes.
Okay, I did
It's
it.
American
wrong.
spelling,
Did
is
wrong.
it, Dave? Did you put
It's the
American spelling?
English.
Oh,
It's the
no,
English
but I've put the English,
with a U.
haven't I? I've put the
Yeah,
English
you-
for me. Oh,
I
I
think you
did it.
put in,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
So it's with the U.
Yes, you did. Yeah. I don't ever put it in there, but I think it's because I follow him. It comes up.
But that's quite funny
Is
because
living life
all the videos.
That's me, Allison.
I see yours, Allison.
Okay.
I see yours.
What were you saying, Dave?
I was just saying, it's quite funny because the videos that I put out, watercolor, I always spell it the American way, just because obviously the algorithm and that's how I spell it normally. But my title is with a U. So yeah.
Now we know. I think
Hitting
they're
above
talking
its
about our
weight.
little name plaque that goes under our picture. It might be what they're talking about. I don't know.
Oh yeah, it's not there.
Yeah, it's not there because we have the comments.
Ah,
Hey, you guys were talking about coffee? Has anybody have that buy me a coffee thing?
we were
That
talking
was
about that.
mentioned. Yeah. That
Yeah.
was mentioned.
I
Don't
don't.
you have to be
I missed
monetized?
everything in
to do it?
15 minutes.
Wanderlust
Well, it's a good
told
topic. We're still
us
talking about it.
that there's
Oh.
something for better than the Venmo for buy me a coffee. Because I guess
I'm so
Venmo
afraid of that
probably-
Venmo thing. I've used Zelle with my son back and forth with the
If
checking account.
Wanderlust
but-
is still on here, if she can put that back in here. I'm scrolling through trying to find her comment about that.
Okay, well then buy me a coffee for my birthday.
So, Dave,
Allison, I thought you had to be monetized as well. Don't you have to be monetized before you can have buy me a coffee? Friends or not?
I don't think so. I don't know.
I thought that
I
was
think-
You might
separate.
have to.
Tracy,
on-
Tracy has put that buy me a coffee button on.
You might
Is it
have to
Tracy
have
in the
the
Wild
through
West?
YouTube?
500 subscribers and 1,000.
Oh, because it's on
Watch
it's on my
out,
thing. They
maybe.
let me put it on there.
Kung Pu Kitty is going
I
into
illegal?
the hospital and asked for prayers
Illegal.
too. So we need to remember that.
Marianne has buy me a coffee.
What?
I saw that, Marianne. Yeah, Marianne. Marianne at the Trying Times has buy me a coffee.
And not monetized.
So is that
So Tracy,
You can
is
put
that
it in
like
your
for-
description.
Right.
Hmm.
and
is that for
Tracy has had to
anywhere?
buy me a
Like,
coffee.
or is it
And
like
Carrie
is that
says Tracy
funded
had it.
through?
Carrie is
that
so it's so great.
I don't know anything about it.
They mentioned Ko-Fi instead of buy me a coffee. So ko dash
Oh, coffee. I've
Oh,
been
yeah,
saying Ko-Fi
oh,
as well. But
I see
now
what
I'm
you're
thinking it's
saying,
coffee.
Oh.
Aw.
No, guys, I'm sorry to interrupt, but
I can take a picture of that.
she's really dear to my heart. What is Kung Fu?
Oh, Kung
Kitty,
Fu. Okay,
why is
did you
she
see
in the hospital?
going
Having
to the
some mental
hospital?
health issues right now.
She asked that we
I'm
pray
sorry,
for her.
Allison?
She's
Go
having
ahead,
some mental health issues right now.
Oh,
She asked that we pray for her because she's going through some mental health issues, as Allison said.
well, I wish I could go to South Carolina. That's where my friend Vinny, when he passed away, he's from South Carolina. I was supposed to go down there to see he wanted to pick a house and for his 60th birthday. So, but she's going to email me. So I just wanted to make
Is
sure I
she
knew
in
because
South
I talked to her.
Carolina?
Huh?
Who's in South Carolina?
My friend Vinny.
Oh,
he
I thought
lived in-
somebody in the chat.
He
was.
lived in Myrtle Beach.
Oh,
so
okay.
I
I live near there.
Yeah, I'm trying to plan out my trips for all my friends because they keep passing away. So
Yeah.
I'm going to North Carolina and I'm going to Florida. And then Mary's gigs, she's down there. So I don't know if Mary's on here, but I want to go see her too because she's in St. Pete as well. I think no, somebody else is in St.
Kung Fu
Pete.
Kitty is asking for prayers, trying times.
Okay.
So maybe, do we want to do a prayer on our live, or we could have
I'm
Miss Paula
I'm-
do the prayer?
I'm comfortable doing that. Is there anyone who's
Yeah,
not
sure.
comfortable? Feel free to say so.
I'm a Catholic school teacher. I've prayed a lot.
Okay. Sally, would you
Yeah.
like to pray or do you want me to?
No, you do it, girlfriend.
Okay, and it's Kung Pu Kitty, right?
Yeah,
Kung Pu or Kung Pu?
probably
Kung Pu?
Kung Fu.
Okay. Heavenly Father, we come to you now asking your mercy and your grace upon Kung Pu, who's a friend of Sally's and now a friend of ours, being active in our chat. We are so appreciative of her. We ask that you would be with her in the mental health struggles. We know that mental health struggles are as real and as important as physical health struggles, Lord. And we ask that you would lead, guide, and direct her to the help that she needs, and that you would give her encouragement and comfort and help her to feel restored, and wrap your arms of loving peace and guidance around her. Amen.
Amen,
Amen.
Paula. You did
Thank you,
Nice.
Susan. That was a
Nice.
great idea.
Beautiful.
That
There
was
you go,
beautiful.
Kung Pu.
touching.
And Marianne is going to pray for her as well.
Yeah.
Nice.
And my friend Mike, the one I asked you guys to pray for, and so many people. I want to thank them for that. And Heather said to thank them, but he's got moved from the ICU to the regular room.
That's good.
So he had 3 stents put in his heart.
Gosh.
Wow.
Wow.
And that's pretty quick healing. The heart regenerates.
Now they have to quit
well.
smoking. They both have to quit smoking.
Mm. Wow.
And so, Dave, one of the
So
things I was
there's an
thinking-
arrow pointing at
Dave's
me
got
because
an
she's
arrow.
like
He's
a
going
really
through
good
that.
friend of mine. So I'm gonna have to
exactly.
quit too. So be supportive.
Karen, what were you
Oh,
saying?
so sorry, Dave. I was asking before when we were talking about the tech, and like you said, it would be like a Zoom call. So apart from the Zoom call, like, was there any other tech that you were thinking that you needed to be able to do your coaching?
It's just the Candidly. It's called. I've got the app. I've got the free
Yes.
version.
So you've already got that.
obviously-
You've got your Calendly. You've got your Zoom capability.
Yep.
What else do you
if
think you needed?
someone- I think that's it.
Oh, so there's
Obviously,
no. Okay, great.
people who come forward, then I could go for the premium Candidly. So then
Yeah.
they could have, some sort of payment methods. on the-
You
Have
want
you
to
got
do
that?
a
Have you got that bit? So have you got that
No.
bit sorted about the
No, I'm
payment
just
method?
waiting.
No,
just
that's good. It's
waiting
good
and
to.
you
getting
can do a
prepared for that.
questionnaire also, like what is the main, stuff, and just ask them what is your most struggling, what are you struggling most with, and
Mhm.
get an idea of everything before you get on the
You
call.
can practice on Susan. You can practice on Susan because
Practice on
Karen's going to
Susan.
practice on me
Yes, I
and
literally.
Allison.
Yeah.
And Allison,
right.
right, Allison?
Yeah.
That's right.
Mhm.
Exactly. I'm just figuring out which free editing that we're going to do. So I'm chipping through all the little how we get on the thing. Alison was amazing. Alison
you
solved
do
a very big
Alison?
problem by sending me the OneDrive,
Mm.
the videos. So I'm just like, wow, go you, because I'd just been chatting with the Dropbox people. If you guys have heard of Dropbox or used Dropbox, but that was amazing, Alison. So I'm just putting all the little wee pieces together. But so, Dave, what are sort of like, do you have like beginner level mainly on your channel? Do you have sort of like intermediate? Do you have advanced? Do you have across the spectrum? Like, who is your audience?
I do different videos.
Well, you don't always
I
know
do-
just because they're often one way, like, commenting on your video.
I do always ask for suggestions and any ideas if there's anyone struggling with different type of things, and that's proved quite well. I've had a few suggestions and things like that, but I do have different playlists on my channel, so I do like to do beginner friendly, and then every now and then I like for myself to just sort of stretch myself a bit and do a bit more realistic sort of painting as well. So yeah, it's just whatever, really. Just whatever.
Do you have some
That's
paintings
awesome.
there that you can show us up on the screen? Anything you're working on or anything handy to your fingertips?
This is the one I did, I think this morning. Did I do it this morning?
So pretty.
Yeah.
Oh my
I think I did
goodness
this
me.
one this morning.
I
Oh
always want
my.
I cannot even believe that's
Isn't that
watercolor.
looks
Like,
so real? That
And I
looks like a
think-
photo.
Breathtaking.
This was a live that I did yesterday.
wow.
Beautiful.
So I didn't
That
have
looks
any
like a photograph.
idea. I didn't have any idea in my head. I
Yeah,
just
he
went ahead
doesn't-
and just
He
throw the
doesn't
pen down.
usually
No.
copy things like I do. I watch people's videos. I'm like, okay, I gotta pause this. I gotta paint this.
But that's how I started,
Yeah.
I couldn't do any paintings from my imagination or my head, and it was always a reference or something that I
Or a
could see.
picture you took.
Yeah,
like
just something I
pictures
can see.
and do them.
And then the more you paint, the more just familiar we get with certain things. And then all of a sudden you just can paint from your head as well.
Wow. That's
So
that's
it's-
honestly stunning. Because would you say that watercolor painting isn't very forgiving? Like once you've sort of committed a bit, you've kind of committed a bit, like as
You can
opposed to
still fix it
acrylics and
at some
things, you
point.
know, like I'm a bit
It's
of an acrylic girl.
yeah,
Like just if that ain't working, it's gonna dry. Don't
Acrylic
worry
or
about it
oil paint is
drying.
like, screw
yeah.
it. You're
It
toast.
it is known, and a lot of people do refer to it as an unforgiving medium. But once you understand the medium, it is quite forgiving. You can get around things, and that's something that I'm always showing on my channel. Like,
Yes.
for example, if you put some pigment down on the paper, depending what pigment it is, you can actually lift it. You can take that pigment off and lighten it, that sort of thing.
Got it.
So it is forgiving.
Got it. And is that
It's,
because, like,
yeah.
I've heard Susan talking about applying water down onto the paper first? Is that one way of sort of like having something there to help you like absorb it up? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, and it
Wet
depends
on
on the
wet.
paper as well. It
Yeah.
depends on the paper. The better quality paper, usually you get a better result. You can do more things with it. So yeah.
And so do you have a really common like sort of question that people always, like you said, people want to know about how if they feel like they've put some color where they don't want the color there now. So apart from that one, are there some like really common things, or what are the sort of tips that you give people who want to get into watercolor painting and are quite new? So I loved your video, Susan, such a beautiful video about buying some lovely cheapy stuff, truly, because it's just crazy, right? The art stores are crazy. It's like, okay, sell a car, sell something to get some nice, decent paper. But what are some tips that you've got, Dave, that you sort of for encouraging people who are keen to start?
That's quite a broad question. It's hard to figure.
Well, I know one thing he does say, maybe this to help him a little bit.
Okay.
Don't be so serious. Just have a good time. So he does emphasize that a lot.
Yeah.
Just
I think when I started, it was always trying to get things perfect. I'd have this photograph and I'd want to copy it exactly. And then as I developed, I started purring less, if you know what I mean, just throwing down the pen and seeing what happens and being more free with it, and just these things sort of evolve and these things happen, and oftentimes it turns out better than the one where you sit there for hours trying to get everything exact. So yeah,
isn't it funny that it's kind of like our videos too, right? The ones that we hold on to really tightly, that's what I kind of think. That's why I always try and keep that bit of playful mentality about it, because if I hold on really tightly and try and overcook a video editing or whatever, you're only going to be disappointed, right? Because in your mind, you might have built up, I've spent this many more hours, so I'm hoping to get this much more positive response or something. And that's just a lottery, isn't it? Like whether you've worked on it, the algorithm doesn't care. I don't think people care as much as we think. And it's that whole thing of the producing more, isn't it?
Yeah. I think just the
practice,
more you do
more
it.
practice.
Yeah. I've got a question for you, Susan.
Oh, yeah.
So, being a new YouTuber and a new artist, how does that work? How do you get your head around doing a video?
I'm still trying to get my head around that, because I'm like, I've got to be, I need to put more stuff out. Before I was doing once a week, and now it's like, okay, like it's a whole different thing now. And a lot of times I'm showing the camera down on my paper. The last video I did, I wanted to get I enjoy being in front of the camera, but maybe, I mean, once I can feel comfortable and confident in my painting or whatever I'm doing, I'll do a live. But it's tough now thinking of what I'm going to do now. My next video, or one of the next ones, I have it filmed. I just haven't did the editing, but it's, just like, I'm new to art. Where do you start? So, I have some things that I started filming and stuff like that from the books that I've read and the videos and stuff like that. So, but trying to think of content from a new person doing it is a little tough, because who, you know, I worry who's going to watch this, but I did see I saw some artists that are doing the same thing, follow my journey, and we're not perfect. Hi, Crystal Renee. I love her. She's my girl. But it's like, it's crazy because I'm like, golly, I hope I did the right thing, because I really need to put probably at least one video a week and some shorts. I need to do shorts.
That's what I can't figure out is how to hone, because I have so many crafts. I don't just do one, but to hone the craft, to make the craft good enough to make a video that's worthy of making the craft look good.
Right. That's how kind of where I'm at. Because of course, you know, it's like I said in one video, it's for me, it's my journey, whether it's good or bad, or if you like it or not. I'm just putting my journey out there. So
it doesn't matter how good it is, though, because there's someone out there that doesn't know. You know, there's people out there that are looking and thinking, well, I don't know how to do that. How do I do that? And you know, it doesn't have to be perfect, but you're just showing people, and be honest. Be honest.
I've seen a lot of comments. I saw a couple on yours, some on Carrie's, where they say I'm 77 and I just started painting, and like I did it 30 years ago as an artist and stopped. And then they came back to it in their older age. So I think it does help that people explore when they're older, no matter what we're talking about. If it's Allison doing her resin or whatever, she does t-shirts, she does all kinds of stuff. She sells at a flea market. Is it a flea market? Like
I go to markets and I have an antique store. And
so I think it helps everybody, no matter where we're at in our journey. And I need to think about that and just put my stuff out there and don't care, which I have. I showed all my back that sky lines until I got the one right after my 5th time. I finally got it. So
Karen,
no matter what, we need to share, even if
I'm just trying to put myself. Sorry.
Go ahead.
I'm just trying to put myself in your position, in your shoes, Susan. As a new YouTuber, you're trying to put these videos together, and as you're learning to walk for yourself, I'm just thinking that's pretty tough. That's pretty tough.
What's tough? What did you say is tough?
I think it's pretty tough doing both. You know, you're new to YouTube. You've got this editing and putting these videos together, which is a craft in itself. It can be quite a thing. And then you've got painting, if you're doing starting painting, and you're learning that as well.
Learning art and editing. It's
I mean, I came into YouTube with my watercolors, so it was just learning the videos. Obviously learning to paint as well, learning more skills, and you know, but that does come. That comes quite quickly.
Yeah.
But I think it's a skill in itself just to make the videos, you know.
Right.
So it's difficult. I can just imagine.
I find the art more difficult than the video, to be honest.
Oh, right. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, but do you know what though? But that's because how many months have you been doing videos for? Like, you know, if you're committed to YouTube and you're making one or more, you know, like you're making videos regularly, the learning is just
right. And I have I've leveled off that I can do this task and this task in editing. So I just go by that. And if I have to learn something, I'll look it up on YouTube, but I haven't gotten that creative. But I think the editing is like I'm fine with that. It's just like trying to get the message out. What am I trying to say? You know, at my point of my
you're wrestling with it. You're wrestling with your footage, right?
Yeah.
That's what's taken me so much time. Yeah. That's just an ongoing.
Keep trying, and you'll get used to it. And then
I'm doing studies now, so when I do one thing, I keep doing it until I'm happy with what I get. So.
Yeah, but you know what? Sometimes I know I am hard on ourselves. Like something
I'm big time
have, like Dave might think that that painting is like, it's so, but we're all like, wow, because
It's
we
beautiful.
can't, we're not able to do that. And probably Allison has some stuff because I'm trying to start a business too, like she has, and I have to have everything perfect, and that's my problem. Because I had an offer for how they can do your things for the decals for the shirt, and then they'll do the shirt and everything for you. Well, I want they can make my decal and I'll put it on. I don't want it to go to the customer without me seeing what it looks like.
Mm.
That's
Right.
crazy to me.
Yeah. You want to see it.
Yeah.
But you know what? I think the interesting thing is, whether it's painting or whether it's YouTubing, remember when we first made our first YouTube video and we actually got it published, and you've had to like run through, a forest full of prickly bushes and things that want to kill you, like you're in Australia, like the kinds of hikes that Dora goes on. You know what I mean? She always goes on these, oh, look at all these leeches and things. I'm like, whoa, dude, what are you doing? She literally drives hours to get to these leechy rainforests and things. Like, she's amazing. But what I'm saying is that when you do that and you're just so thrilled with yourself because look what I made, like, you know what I mean? Look what I made. Look what I did, Mum. Like,
Yep.
And then, you learn a bit more, and then that becomes your new standard. So, the whole it's just a constant fight, but isn't it about kind of like trying to recognize that, but still trying to be a friend to yourself, being kind to yourself, rather than always kind of staying in frustration because, and kind of taking for granted the level that you're already at, right? That can happen, can't it? Hello, Tracy. Hello, Tracy. So thank you so much for being here. And Gina.
Yes. May I add something? We're all excited because Tracy is here, but I want everyone to know that our girl, Heartily Happy, aka Mrs. G, aka Gina, did her very first live last night. So I think she needs some applause.
A round of applause.
A round of applause.
A round of applause.
Everyone knows how exciting and difficult and challenging and scary that first live is. So you go, girl. Proud of you.
Not without a due.
Yeah.
Mrs. G.
I did my first solo live last night, but I wasn't really solo because Paula came. She was there holding my hand.
And
then
me.
Susan, yes, you did too. You did too, Karen.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
I came on for a few minutes. Yeah.
Do you know what? Credit where credit is due as well. So Susan and Alison, you guys can back me up here. It's so nice when we're sort of in a bit of a chat group and stuff, and it's so nice when Paula, happens to catch that someone's on live. She'll just ping in there, someone's live, and then we're all we're on one, we're sort of at one end of the ship. We go running to the other end of the ship, and then we all pile in if we can.
That's
live now.
That is true friendship and
really
supporting
lovely.
your friends. Because I
really
know Paula
is.
did offline. Paula did offline for me.
She's the traffic controller.
She is. I will literally be at work and I'll just be like, having to check the WhatsApp. And she's like,
she doesn't catch me though, because
I stick it there and I stick my phone there. And I stick one thing in. I'm like, oh, this is great. I'm just loving this. So
she hasn't caught me because I used my live as a venting avenue. Like, nobody knew that. Nobody knew I was venting. I just needed to. I was taking a break at work and I needed to get it out. So I was just being humorous and stuff. And so she had no idea I was doing it. And it was only 3 minutes because I had to get back out of my car to go back in the store. And I'm just like, so how is everybody doing today? Blah, 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 blah. Just word vomit. And then I'm like, okay, I gotta go, everybody. Thanks for showing up.
Yes,
I be on there longer than 3 minutes.
You're
You're going to
keeping
be on
it
there
real.
long.
You're keeping it authentic, Alison.
That's right. And your thumbnail on your last video, very good. I love that thumbnail.
What, the almond
The family
bring it
one?
up. Should someone bring it up and hold it up to the screen?
I don't even know anything about it. Well, where does the thumbnail go after you create it? Where does it go? At the beginning of the video, or does it go in that little thing? I use CapCut.
It's a little thing that people look at to click on and see your video.
Right. I know what it is, but when you're done making it, how do you put it before your video?
Oh, the family one with the book.
Yes, I understand. So, Sally, do you upload on your phone or on a computer, laptop?
I use CapCut off my phone,
Got it.
so I probably
so
need to
do
go
you-
on the computer.
No. So, well, it depends. So at the
I
moment, are
don't.
you using the automatic generated ones and you're picking one of those? Is that what you're doing for your thumbnails at the moment?
I was
Or
trying
you-
to make them.
I just
I
take a
was trying to make a
screenshot.
thumbnail and I put it in that little square at the beginning of
Yes.
CapCut that's not attached. Is that where your thumbnail goes?
No.
Do you make your thumbnails or do
I
you?
was doing it wrong.
No, yeah. So do you
That's
make
like-
I take a screenshot of myself, like whatever I'm doing. So it's in my photo album. And so
Yeah.
when you're going to post, there's a little like pencil where the
Yeah.
photo is. Click that
Uh-huh.
pencil and it says edit. And then you can change the photo and you can go into your photo album and take that photo you took of yourself.
Is
Uh-huh.
your
Headshot.
channel under Silent Sky or is it Life After 55?
It's living life after
Living
55.
Life? No wonder.
And
Right.
then you just replace it.
Okay.
Because
Maybe
I
I'll learn
did
it before I turn
making.
60.
So do
I
you?
did another one with my face and the almond milk today.
So you could also, whatever software you're using to edit the video, on mine, you have a little icon. You can take a screenshot of the screen
Mhm.
from the editing.
Ah,
So that ties in with the video because what this thumbnail is, it's going to be what the video.
you could do
is
classes
about
on
the
that too. That's what I'm trying to get Susan to teach me, or Karen to teach me.
Yeah. So do you use an automatic generated one that YouTube have
That's
just grabbed,
what I
like the
was talking
screen
about.
grabs,
No,
or do you actually?
I've never
make
done
the
that.
thumbnail?
I played
just
with that when I
select.
did that self-talk thing with the little bubbles.
Got
I
it.
played with that. I don't know if that was on Canva or CapCut, but
Got it.
something happened with my CapCut. Now I only have the regular. I had the Pro. I guess
You know, CapCut is changing their terms. My daughter just showed it to me on TV. Some lawyer was talking about it.
And Trump just
Oh, 'cause
granted TikTok 90 more days. TikTok and CapCut are connected. If TikTok gets cut, so does CapCut.
Well, CapCut,
oh, because they didn't take my
if you agree to their terms, they have total access and total control over your videos. So they have license of your videos and your photo album.
No. That's not right.
That's
But
impossible.
I know it's but
and they
No,
can
I'm
pay
just
my
saying,
water
if
bill.
that's what it is, I'm out. I'm not going to
They
use
want
them
total
anymore.
control. Come and get
Yeah.
it.
Okay.
That's
I
why
have
I
three
took
dogs
off.
that
So
need fed.
Tiff is saying that she's got a video on her channel about how to upload a video to YouTube. So does that include how to make I'm sure it does. Does that include how to make the thumbnail, Tiff, or is it showing you how you can just allow YouTube to use the automatic generated one?
I have to write this
So
down.
it's
Where's
Tiff
my
take.
where's my
Tiff's
tape
take.
recorder?
It's in your
Do you know
pocket.
what? We're all
Oh,
going to
yeah.
help you remember that, Sally. We'll help you remember
I got
that.
stuff here. I got to move
Yeah.
my wrinkle
Can't do
cream and
anything.
my
and if
But here we
that's the
go.
only
My
thing I can do,
glasses.
I know you can.
Tiff's Take. Is
Yep.
that her channel
Tiff's
name?
take.
Tiff's take.
Tiff
Yep.
does a lot of videos that are very helpful for beginners. I've saved several of them in my
Great.
watch later so that I can refer back to them.
And
He
Great.
explains things very well, not a lot of
in here.
blah, blah, blah. Yeah, so definitely check out Tiff's take.
Is she
Miracle.
patient with old people?
Yes.
Um,
She
I'm
is because
old
she's,
and
because she's
yeah,
here and she's glad to catch us live.
You
So I
are
think she's
not
very patient.
old. I want
I'll
you
be
to get that
having
out
her-
of your head.
I'm
I,
gonna
You're
do
not old.
60.
60
I,
is the new
excited.
40.
I'm out of my mind. I'm so excited about turning 60. I can't believe I'm still alive.
Yes. So Tiff is saying it is how to load a thumbnail, but not how to make it. So I will write that down as a little pointer because
Okay.
we will get you there, Sally. We will get you there. House
Sally,
Effects.
if I could
think,
do
I
it,
think they
I
just
don't
use
do
an automatic
anything.
grab.
It's easier for me to upload I upload my video on the computer and I upload my thumbnail from my phone to the studio.
Sally, I can't handle one computer thing, one phone thing. I don't get it. I've been up for 48 hours because I sat here last night and I watched videos on editing. Seriously. And I'm about to go to bed now because I haven't slept. But that's how much I don't understand anything. But if I can make a thumbnail, I swear to you, by tonight you'll be making thumbnail.
Mhm. Well, you know, when you let them choose, they always get me like,
Yeah, I know. I know.
Or it's like,
they get you like with your mouth open or some kind of, you know. But
That's
I look
true.
like that anyway all the time. So it doesn't
You know what? I
matter,
think that's a video. I think that's a video, right? I should make a video on that.
Yes,
Make a
yes,
video.
you should.
Yes.
Katie, make a
I
video.
think we
All right.
all should.
write it down, Karen.
Because
We should all
honestly,
make our own
that's
video
a
about
very
it.
great question, and you've done the work and everything, and now so that's a
Oh,
really
there's
great
Heather on
one.
there.
Okay, look at this. Look at Janet. Dave, you're very gifted.
Oh, thank you, Jenna.
Aw.
How did you
Heather-
learn to do your how long have you been painting for, Dave? And have you done other
I've-
types of art before you did watercolor painting?
Yeah. Started when I was 16 with watercolors. Got my first set of watercolors. I was in
That was
college
what,
at
3
the
years
time.
ago?
Yeah, just a few years ago. And I was at college doing art, but they never taught us how to paint. And so it was a program that I saw on TV, a guy by the name of Alwyn Crawshaw, and I was just fascinated. As soon as I saw that program, I was like, wow, I just wanted to
This
get
is
into
me.
watercolor. Yeah, so I got my first watercolor set. It was the Cotman, Winsor & Newton Cotman brand, which is a student grade.
That's my first set.
And that was it. I was off.
Yeah.
I was off.
At 16, did you say?
At 16, yeah.
Wow.
And then I painted for about a year, and then life just gets in the way. You sort of lose touch with it. And then I think I started again when I was 21 and got in touch with a publisher, and he taught me into doing some oils. So that was another thing for me, and I got some oils, and they're amazing. It just takes a little bit more preparation. They're a bit messier.
Takes longer to dry.
Yeah. So that's the difference. But I do love oil paints as well. So
Well, why don't you
I
do
have
any
to
oil
understand
paint
that.
stuff?
I will do. I keep promising it on my channel, but I haven't got round to it yet. But I will do.
I
do
haven't
have
do it,
some
I'll
oils.
send
let's
you.
all pile in and
Yeah.
troll Dave on his last
Yeah.
video.
I'll
Do
send
it.
them around.
Where is the oil painting?
Yeah, so I do have some because that's the thing with oil paints, it's the canvases, it's just expensive. You think watercolor paper is
Oh yeah, I
expensive
bet.
when it comes to oil paints, but you can actually get pads. You can get the paper that's like an acrylic paper, so it's cotton, and you can paint directly on that. So
Oh yeah.
I do have one of those. So I think I will dig out some oils. I've got some mediums. There's all sorts of things you can do with oils. And so, yeah, different mediums that you can mix with the oils to speed the drying
Oh
up,
yeah.
or you can retard it. You can varnish. You can do all these things. There's even a liquid, an impasto. So you see those paintings that are really thick, almost like toothpaste.
Yeah.
I love that. So
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
where
I do have
definitely.
some
they use
impastors.
the
It's just
little
thick layered.
outlet to
It's like
sculpt
plaster.
the flowers
Yeah,
and
yeah.
stuff.
You're almost, yeah, like sculpting it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I do want to get back into oils. They're brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
Did anybody see, pardon me, that was a terrible segue, but somewhere up in the chat, I saw Tiff say, maybe we could do a training. Did anybody see that? A live training?
Yes,
Is what you
maybe
said,
next
Tiff?
week we can do a training on a live.
Wouldn't that be wonderful?
Yeah, I think
I
Karen
see
was
a
trying to do that too.
collaboration between Karen, our leader, and Tiff. I see a collaboration. And
You
the
know
rest
what?
of us
So
just chiming in.
yes, and do you know who we've got? We've got special guest on next week.
Oh
I mean,
dear.
we're all
Yes.
special, and we have another special guest on. So Reva
Yes.
Reveals is coming on next week.
Reva
But that
Reveal.
is a great idea to do a thumbnail on a live, and I think it's just a good video too, because there's just so much to talk around it. Like, yeah, it's a good video idea as well, and it's a good live. And so, hello, Mike and Heather. Who is Mike and Heather? Special friend
Mike and
of?
Sally's.
Heather.
Yeah.
That's who I was telling you about. Her husband Mike had a heart attack yesterday.
Gosh,
And she was just
Gosh.
checking in. Yeah,
Gosh.
he'd moved from
really
the
sorry to hear
ICU.
that.
Yeah. He's
And
doing well.
everybody, I want to introduce my baby girl. Does everybody see Be the Miracle in the chat?
I do.
Yes.
Be the Miracle is my girl Jen. I'm her
Hey,
mother,
Jen.
but I met her in 7th grade, but I'm still her mother.
Hi, Jen.
Hey,
Susan,
Jen.
last week you had your children here. This week I have one of my children.
I did not tell my kids that I was getting on tonight.
Jen is my first child. I love you, Jen. I'm so glad you're here. She's a wonderful
Tamara's
young
here.
lady. She's a wonderful young lady. She lives in Iowa, and she works very hard and takes very good care of her fur babies. So I'm very proud of her. Love you, Jen.
Very nice.
Amazing. And we've got Skitlanta commentary.
Yeah,
Who is
Yeah,
Skitlanta
her-
a special
her
friend
name is
of?
Tamara.
Atlanta.
Tamara.
She's one of my little happy girls.
She was
Hello,
on your live
Tamara.
last night.
Yeah, her name's Tamara, and she does commentaries. And she's like you, Karen. She investigates stuff before she opens her mouth about it on YouTube. Like she
Maybe I 1/4 investigate, but that's just between
research.
us.
You're doing
No, no.
commentary.
No, you're very
I do a little bit.
professional.
I do a little bit.
But now
Thank you.
Tamara's starting to show her fun side. And she was dancing on her video today, and I was getting a kick out of it. She was acting like Sally D's reality, but she is serious. She does a lot of research, and if you watch anything on there, she's something. I love her.
Amazing. And looks like Mike is doing well, which is so great, because yeah, that's pretty scary.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, we're sort of catching up. We've got offer some support. Thank you, Skitlanta. What sort of videos do you make, Skitlanta, if you do make videos?
She's getting ready to go.
Yeah,
Is it
she
Jen? Did you say is it Tamara or Jen? Skitlanta.
Are you still there, Tamara?
Tamara.
that's Skitlanta, right? Tomorrow.
Yes.
Yeah.
And Be the Miracle is Jen.
Does she make
She
videos?
does like scandalous things too.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
She researches it. She researches it.
Yes. Yes.
She researches scandalous things. That sounds interesting.
No, like the
Yeah.
news behind it. Like she just doesn't give her opinion. Like she doesn't
Oh,
carry on
I
it.
was like, if I was retired, I'd have a crime channel.
I was going to say
love
that's,
that crap.
that's
Love
like Susan on her crime
Yeah.
channel. You research it and then you make
She-
videos about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she
You know
also
what, I
would
wa-
do this thing like on some kind of YouTube like a soap opera thing. I don't remember the name of it because I don't watch it. So
Is that like us?
sorry.
Is that like our
Huh?
show? Is that like
Yeah.
us? That's like our show.
Yeah.
We're like in
Yeah.
a soap opera thing.
But she does commentaries on people on YouTube too. So I think
Oh.
we were on a good behavior too.
Nice. Nice.
Oh.
Guys, I wanted to share. Are you guys signed up to Alexa's newsletter? I signed up.
Yes.
And do you know what? I saw something so good today, and I just thought I love that.
The
So
AI
one
video.
today, is it the newsletter that came today, just about perfectionism and everything? And you know how I love how she just keeps on reinforcing the message about how she started out. I actually think there's a really good learning in there for us too, because she's got a very what do you call it? A very known story now, because she keeps on telling. She keeps on putting her story out there. And I have heard some big YouTubers say know what your story is, and make sure you just keep on repeating it, because then people get to know what you stand for and where you've come from and everything. So I think Alexa has done so well, right, on her branding and everything. But a little bit in her newsletter, which I thought was so cool, she said, identify the 20% of polishing work that isn't essential and intentionally decide to let it go, like with your editing. So I'll read that again. Identify the 20% of polishing work that isn't essential and intentionally decide to just not do it. Let it go and just go, this is 80%. If I do 5 more hours on this video, am I going to get, like we were talking about before, am I going to get 5 more hours? Are people going to get 5 more hours worth of value from this video? Are they going to notice all the little extra fluff bits that I do with the video? What do you guys think of that?
True.
Come on, look, Dave. Is 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning an
I bet
excuse,
it's
man?
2 o'clock in the morning for him.
1 o'clock, 1 to 1:30.
I can't relate to that because I do mostly shorts, and they
Yes.
pop in my mind, and I do them, and then I put them up. So there's no polish to mine. Like when I did the messy hair, this side was good and this side was bad. I just thought,
Yes.
oh, that'd be cute short.
I think it has a lot of difference in what type of channel you are. If you're focused on, I'm going to make money and get monetized,
Right.
as for or somebody that is like, I'm doing this for fun, or this is blah, blah, blah. I think
Yes.
there's a divide there with if you're going
Definitely.
to get anything out of like polishing up stuff or whatever. I
Mhm.
mean, that's just kind of my thought about it, but
Mhm.
I used to follow her, but I kind of lost my way with her since I started following her. I was watching Rob the Maritimer, and she did a live with him, and this was
Oh,
early
yeah.
during her game.
I like him. He was on here, wasn't he?
No, we wish. Maybe
Well, you know what? Yeah. Well, here's
Wait,
a
Rob
funky
was
thing.
not. What was I at then?
we had
'Cause he was on
Phil.
another one.
We had
We had
Phil,
Phil the What's Up Boomer.
Okay, Rob
Yeah.
is on something else.
but
Yeah, if
but
you ask him, he will, Karen, because
look,
he
do you
was
know what?
talking on another station, not
I
as well
know.
known as you guys.
Actually, do you know
I
what,
think
guys?
Karen ought to ask to be on his show.
Do you know what,
Yeah,
guys?
that's
And
what I'm
going-
saying. She should
Yeah.
ask him because she's professional and she knows what she's doing.
Thank you, Sally. Do you know
Yes,
what?
she does.
Here's the cool thing. Because of the lives that we're doing, and I think this is a great time slot for us to be doing this ongoing. But Rob actually mentioned the other day, he did like a live about 3 hours long, but he actually said, if you guys have caught any of, and he mentioned 3 people's names, he said Brooke or Karen. I mean, I don't know if there's any other Karen, so it probably is another Karen. And then he said another name. If you've caught any of their lives, you'll see that they're doing a lot of community building and just sort of having fun in there and everything. But I remember thinking like, oh gosh, because he has come in on the chat on our live. So, and I did make a video
Maybe that's
about
what
him.
I
So I was
saw.
just
Maybe
assuming
that's
that
what
it
I
might be us. But do you know what I mean? That was
So
pretty
he
fun.
was on here that way, but not on there.
He came on the chat, but here's a very cool thing that he did as well, which we should experiment with this. So you know how we tried to get Dee just to come on? I sent her the link. Well, the other day, Rob experimented with just sending people the link because he uses I think it's called Ecamm or something, and they just popped in like boom, like that. But he popped in on theirs a couple of days before. So these are fun things to try. I should look up to see if someone happens to come on the chat, how they don't need to sign up to StreamYard. But as Dave said, you just clicked the link. Hey, Dave, you didn't have to. Did you sign up to a free StreamYard account or not?
Just click the link.
Now, see, isn't that interesting? Some people seem maybe. So it's just all learning as we go, isn't it?
Yeah, that's because you told us to do that and we listened.
That's because, do you know what? But that's because StreamYard say to do that.
But if you didn't write that, I
that.
probably would have been like, oh, I have to do this and this.
I know. And I probably mucked you up because I told you to do that. If you just maybe click the link like Dave did, that might have, you know what I mean? It's interesting.
Yeah.
But StreamYard tell people on their little official thing.
Mm-hmm.
Tracy is trying to find Wanderlust's channel, and I'm not sure.
Okay, let's have a little
I
look.
know she pops up in my thing, but I have to go to subscribers maybe.
Okay, I'll look for her comment to pop her up there. There we go.
Yeah, that'd be good if you could do
So
that.
there's a Wanderlust.
Oops, sorry.
So these
Do we
are people's
see-
channels
Hey
names,
guys,
right?
I've got to go because I have got to work tomorrow morning all day, and I have not slept in 2 days. So
Hi, Allison.
Well, see you later, boo boo.
We're not long behind you, Alison. We're not long behind you.
No.
Yeah,
Okay.
I haven't even.
No.
bye.
eaten dinner
It's
yet.
been fun. It was nice meeting you guys.
Love you. Bye-bye.
Love you. Bye.
Love you, Alison. See you. Bye.
Bye.
Hey, I wanted to tell you, Karen. My
Hay is for
son,
horses.
huh?
Hay is for horses.
Cows eat grass. You're never mind.
And you could kiss my.
All right,
But
girls,
anyway,
girls.
guess what? I got 7 hours and 59 minutes of sleep in one night. The first night Matt was here.
Wow.
Good Lord.
Wow. So
That is
Matt,
great.
Matt is your
Dave,
son.
I
Is that
usually
right,
only
Sally?
get 2 hours sleep, if that.
he your
I don't
son?
sleep.
There's Wanderlust.
Is he your son?
Yeah. Oh, yes. He's the one. Yeah.
Oh,
He
amazing. Yes, yes. Wow. That's
came in.
incredible.
Can you believe that?
Wow.
My girl Spongie's in the chat. Everybody say hey.
Hey, Spongy.
Hey, Spongy.
Wanderlust. Is it Wanderlust Art?
I think Tracy said Carrie just texted her with the information she needed.
Oh, okay, perfect.
Isn't
Thank
that
you,
what
Carrie.
isn't that
Carrie
what
is awesome.
what Tracy said? Yes, she said she got it.
Okay, perfect.
Do you know what? Before we sort of like look to sign off, is there anyone, should I email, if there's anyone that wants to try, if I email you the link to this, do you just want to try clicking the link to see if you come in, just so that we can just, just experiment with that? So if you want to just pop in, and we're not long behind, sort of
If
living
somebody
our
wanted
life.
to pop in now,
Yeah, if someone wants to actually just tell us what their email address is, I'll email you the link, and we'll just pop you in for a couple of minutes before we sign off, because
Tiff, I
I've got a
highly
little drive
suggest you
thing
do
too.
that. Tiff's take. Why don't you do that? Take Karen up
Yeah,
on her
Tiff,
offer
yeah,
to
right.
come in.
Yes.
I'm gonna have to go.
we'll see you later.
All right.
Dave. Thank
Yeah.
Good night, Dave.
Thanks for having
Thank you
me.
so much. Thank you for your
Bye.
generous time at this ridiculous o'clock.
Thank you.
Nice to
Yeah,
meet you.
bye.
Nice to
Be
meet you.
safe.
Bye.
Mwah.
Bye. Okay.
I would love
right.
to see anybody pop in, but I would love to see Tiff pop in.
Yeah, she
Yes.
said she can listen to you, Karen, all day long, just like I said that. I said that before. If you had
Oh,
if
that's
you
so
had like a
nice.
podcast, like on a radio, I could just listen to you.
That's
I
so
love
nice.
Karen's
Thank
long
you, Sally.
videos.
Tiff says, okay. Oh, goody.
Okay. Okay.
I
Do
gotta
you
go
want to
find
forward
be
her the
right
link, or should I? Do you have her email?
I do
Or-
not. I just
Okay.
know her on YouTube. I don't have her email.
Okay. If you pop your email in, hey Okies.
Hi, Okie. How you doing, Jason? Where did Susan go? Oh, she must have had to use the facilities. Okie, how you doing? Did you garden today or did you rest? Eh. Oh, Okie's just eh. I've never seen Okie be just eh. I'm
I
not
know.
worried. Don't
I
you have
know.
a do you have a dad joke for us or? Yeah, now I'm worried. I'm gonna worry about Okie because he's never eh. He's always up.
I know.
Oh, he overdid it. In the garden, you mean, or with the happy beverages? But that's not my
Drinky
business. Yeah, that's not my business. Probably Okie did it in the garden with his happy beverages.
Okay, so I can't see Tiff's email yet.
So, Tiff, are you going to put your email in the? Are you
Or
comfortable?
Okies, if you want us to email you, we're just going to literally try and see if someone wants to pop in, just do a bit of a random, because probably in about
we're
5 minutes
experimenting.
or so, I'm going off for a bit of a big drive. But I'm really keen to see if we can just send someone a link and if they can just pop in for a couple minutes.
She
Oh,
said
she
she
did.
sent it.
Oh, she did. She reckons she did put it in here.
Oh, you
Drop
did.
a link in the chat. Are we
Link in
scrolling?
the chat. Everybody, look for the link in the chat.
Link in the chat.
Link in the chat.
Link in the chat.
Can you drop the link in the chat?
There
I
it
don't
is.
see
Is that it?
Okay, can we see it? Oh, maybe
is
it's
it
on
the-
your guys' one.
Those
I don't
numbers?
see it.
I don't see it.
Oh no,
don't
that's a
see it.
commercial. It's give $10 for a discount or something. Never
Oh,
mind.
We don't see it, Tiff.
Check your email, Karen. Maybe she emailed you.
Yes.
Can you drop the link in the
yes,
chat?
here's my email. I'll put my email down. So 101 at gmail.com.
Okay, Sunflower. Thank you.
Bye, Sunflower.
By Sunflower. Okay, right. Looking out now. Looking out for an email. Just having a look.
Ugh, I've got a bad headache I can't get rid of.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is it sinuses?
It keeps making me want to crack my jaw or my
Oh,
ears
gosh.
feel blocked up.
Oh, I hate that feeling. It's
Plug
miserable.
your nose and then try to blow out. Like
I will off
you do
camera.
that to pop your ears. No, if you go like that and no, you hold your nose shut and then it pops your ears.
Like in an airplane.
I'll do it after I get off of here.
No, we want to see you do it on
No,
camera,
thank you.
please.
Yeah.
Jen
we
wants
still
to know
live?
if you've tried Goody's powder.
I don't like the powdered stuff. I have acid reflux and I have to take medicine twice a day, so I don't do any powders. It would kill
Tiff
me.
says it keeps skipping her email address in the comments.
Maybe it recognizes it. So did you see my one, Tiff? Oh, the link in the comments.
Can you-
Okay, how do we
No.
do that? Okay, let's have a
Tiff,
little look.
can you scroll up and see Karen's email? Just a few
Okay.
chats
All right,
up.
so here we go. So here we go. Right, here it is. Let me tell if you can see this. Is that readable, that
It's
link?
not, no.
No, not to me. I just see a blue blur. Tiff says YouTube won't allow it.
Okay. Okay, my email is Kaz, K-A-Z, Taylor,
yours.
Taylor, 101 at gmail.com. Kaz Taylor 101 at gmail.com. If you email me, then I will send you that link.
It let you post yours. I'm looking at yours, but it wouldn't let Tiff post hers.
Right. So let's have a
Maybe
look.
because you're the host.
The hostess with the mostest.
The hostess with the mostest. So
you guys, Reva's coming on next week. So
there
that'll
it
be, I think, your guys' Saturday night. There it is. There we go.
There it is.
Your
There it
guys'
is again,
Saturday
Tiff.
night, 6:30 till 8.
Next Saturday. I'm trying to think if I'm going to be home. I don't
Green
know.
reminds me of the Brady Bunch. Fully. It does.
That will be
Yes.
June the 28th. My son comes in on Friday, which it don't matter. He don't care if I'm trying to think. Hang on.
I think we should all sing the Brady Bunch song. And Sally should lead because she's a kindergarten teacher. They can all sing.
Just because I
I
took
don't know the
kindergarten
Brady
doesn't mean,
Bunch song.
doesn't mean I watch the Brady Bunch.
Oh, you don't know the Brady Bunch song, Karen?
Not off
Wow.
the top of my head. No, certainly I wouldn't know
That's
the
how
words.
we all became the Brady Bunch. The Brady
Brady
Bunch.
Bunch.
The Brady Bunch.
That's
Oh,
how.
is that, yes.
we
Do you know what?
came.
Is it Murders in the House? Are they doing that little thing up in the little windows, which is a
They're
little
looking at each other like
Like
this.
us.
And either
Yeah.
the mom or the maid is in the middle.
And
Yeah.
yeah, the maid is in the middle.
You need to look up at Paula. You need to look up at Paula. She's above you.
Yeah, Susan, you look
Oh, I
up.
did. I did.
And I'll
that.
look down.
Hi.
Did we pull it off? Is that it?
Did we look like the Brady
Paula,
Bunch?
Is it? Hey, is
like
it?
and subscribe.
Look at
Mrs. Sally.
Tiff's comment and make sure that's correct.
Kaz Taylor, is that correct? Yes. Kaz Taylor 101 at gmail.com.
And Okie says, "What have I done?"
I know. Yep. The horses have bolted.
That's right, Okie.
Look,
You'll know better
guys,
next time.
Can you see
She
this,
said
guys?
it
Look
be in the
at
middle
pros.
that it worked. So
Can you see stay pros? Look at me
We're,
and look at
we're
you guys.
pros, man. Look at that. I
Stand
don't want to
looking.
be a part of that. Nobody in their sane mind would
And
not
there's
want to
me.
be a part of that.
Look at the professionals, and then there's me.
Oh my goodness, Sally, that is funny, but
Yeah.
in a really cute way.
No,
Okay.
I want to make people
Tiffany's
laugh. I don't care if
take.
it's
Okay,
at my
amazing.
expense.
Amazing. Here we go. We got the thing. Copy. Right. We are doing some bizzo here.
Her drink's
Okay,
almost
yeah.
empty.
Uh-oh. I can stay on this much longer.
yeah, right.
Yes. And I've probably got
actually
about
have
3
to go
minutes left
down
because I'm
to-
going for a drive, but we will get Tiff on. I've just emailed it to her. Have a look, Tiff. Just make sure I've gone sent.
Susan,
So
did
what
you
would
see
you do?
where I asked Okie how he is and he went, eh? That's so
I
not
think he said
Okie.
he overdid it in the garden today.
He
I
did,
think.
but it still traumatized me. He
What
didn't
have
bring,
I
he didn't do a
done? Oh.
bad joke or anything. Now I'm traumatized.
And it can't be because
Okay.
he's tired because it's way earlier. It's probably 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock.
Oh my goodness, we have got
Maybe
some
it is
progress.
7,
Oh, la,
7:45.
la, 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 la.
Hey, girl.
Oh,
Hey. Look at her. She's
Oh
got
my
sunshine
God.
behind
So
her.
there.
Gorgeous.
How
How's
you
it
got
going?
God. Look at you. Oh
You
my God,
gorgeous
John's
big girl.
there.
Look at
How's
the
it going? Hey,
clear
girl. Hey. Can you guys
Amazing.
hear
Where
me
are
okay?
you?
We can hear you perfect.
Yes.
Yeah.
We
Oh, good.
can.
Perfect.
Oh
How
my
cool.
gosh. Oh
Sky
my
behind
Tiff's
God.
here. Woo! Tiff's
Look
in the house.
Karen.
Woo, woo.
Karen figured it out. Wow, wow,
We're
wow.
figuring it out. You know, if Rob the Maritimer can do it, we can do it.
And I was
There
going to
you
say,
go.
there is a way that you can actually drop the link in the chat. I only know that because I was on somebody's live a couple of days ago. And that's what he did, was he dropped the link in the chat and then you were able to join. And I think he, depending on like the membership, they had like 11 or 12 people on screen.
Wow.
Mm.
So does
Karen,
the person hosting it have to let the person in?
Yes, I think so.
Yes.
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 They are backstage because I just saw.
'Cause you don't
Yeah.
want people coming all over the place.
We don't want any
Yeah, no,
old
you have to
randoms.
admit them in still.
Yes.
Karen, can
Okay.
we get Tiff to talk about her channel real quick?
Tell us about your channel, Tiff.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so you guys, I'm up in the age as well. So I am 49 going on 50, and I decided on my 49th birthday that I just wanted to kind of do something different. I've been at the same job, or not the same job, but at the same brand for 25 years. And going into my 50s, I don't know if I necessarily want to do that, but I have worked in marketing and I've hired influencers and I've hired third-party agencies to do all of the things that I am learning here to do on YouTube. So I started my channel January 15th as a content creator and not just a consumer of content on YouTube. And so I
2025.
do a different this year. And I
Wow.
do lots of different series. I have like them set up in playlists. Even though they say that you should start like different channels, my mind of it is that it's like the Tiff's Take Network, and each of my playlists is a different channel. So I have a
Wow.
playlist that's just all about my YouTube growth. I have a playlist that's just Tiff Unfiltered, just my travels and stuff about myself. And then I have a playlist that's just of my YouTube shorts. And here recently, last week, I was just posting some shorts being funny. And all of a sudden, I went from 600 to 1,200 subscribers. And I gained over 1 million views literally in 5 days.
Wow.
What?
If that's a round of applause.
That is great.
Oh, thank you.
Oh
Thank you.
my goodness. Oh my goodness. And you know what? You are going to have to come. That is just, oh my
She
gosh,
reminds
that's so
me of
much.
Marv.
That's so impressive. Incredible. You're going to
Yes.
you have to come on so we can like really just, get into your
Yeah.
brain and just ask you, pick in and what did you do? What did you do then? Why did you think this? All of that.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
Tiff.
And I'm
That's
going to tell
incredible.
you, I use a lot. I've gotten really good here lately at using Chat GPT. And I stepped my game up, and I do pay for the $20 a month subscription to Chat GPT. And I am definitely a Canva girl, but I have discovered that when I am talking to my Chat GPT, literally I have it give me the thumbnail or the title, the description, the pinned comment, the hashtags, and then inside of Chat GPT, there's something called Sora, and Sora will create images. So I will have Chat GPT give me a Sora prompt for my thumbnail, and I put that prompt into Sora, and now I've started to have Sora create my thumbnail. So I'm literally here lately have been using all AI to do my thumbnails, my tags, my descriptions, even my first pinned comment, everything.
You have a little assistant
Wow.
I call it my secretary.
at $20 a month.
It is $20 a month, and I say it is so worth it, because what
Yeah.
I was coming into with Chat GPT is that it would time out, and then it'll put you like on
Yes.
timeout for a couple of hours
Yeah.
if you just
Yeah.
have the free version. There's no timeout when you have the $20 a month version. It's worth it.
So
Now,
is that
do
the
you ask-
Chat
go ahead.
GPT, the 4.0? What Chat GPT is it that you've paid for?
Yeah, it's the 4.0.
Okay. Amazing.
Do you when you're asking Sora, is that SORA?
SORA. Yes.
You asking within the Chat GPT, you'll ask for her attention and say, "Hey Sora, will you help me get this?"
Well, no, what I'll do is I will ask Chat GPT to create me the prompt for Sora. So tell me what to tell Sora to have it create my thumbnail for me. And Chat GPT will type out the script for Sora. And then like Sora is, you find it inside of Chat GPT, but once you click it, it opens up a new window. So I'll just copy and paste what Chat GPT says into Sora. And another cool thing that I discovered with Sora, so on my page, there's a video of my husband and myself at Explore Fuego out in Mexico. It's like a water park. And I had a still picture, and I put the picture into Sora and told Sora to animate the picture and make it an animated picture up to 10 seconds. And Sora took a still photo, and that was just of me and my husband sitting in an ATV, and animated it and made it look like the ATV is driving through the cave. And yeah, I used that at the beginning of one of my videos just because I was like, this is amazing. You literally can use it for anything.
So Sora could probably make you into a character for like the beginning of your
Sora can make me into a character. Now, I would love for someone
Like a
else to
character, like a sketch.
no,
Like a
yes,
like.
like an animated character.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
And it's better at creating animated characters than it is at, like, if you upload a picture of yourself
Like
and
a
you have it
sketch, yeah.
animated, it like distorts you.
Yep.
But if
Yeah.
a animated one, it's very good at.
Where do you live?
I am in Colorado.
Oh, nice.
Oh, it's still
Beautiful
daylight
there.
there. Wow.
Where are you guys at?
South
I'm
Carolina
in
here.
Pittsburgh. We're on the
Tennessee.
Okay,
East
so
Coast.
Tennessee. Okay, East Coast. Everybody's East Coast.
Pittsburgh.
And Miss
Yeah.
Tennessee.
Karen, where are you from?
New Zealand. New
Okay.
Zealand.
Oh, so is it dark here where you are as well?
It is like 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
On
Oh,
Sunday.
okay. So you're still got
It's
daylight.
9
Saturday,
p.m. on the
Saturday.
East Coast.
Yeah.
She's
So did
like
you
a
say
day
Colorado,
ahead.
Tiff? Did you say
Yes.
Colorado? Okay,
Mhm.
amazing. Do you know what? I mean, do you want to we need to have you on so you can because I just feel like we've just kind of I'm jumping on your channel. I'm going to be looking at all your stuff.
Me
But
too.
it is
Oh,
so
thank
good
you.
to have you come on so you can just share with us, share your journey, what your learnings have been, talk about your AI and those sorts of things. That is I keep on thinking to myself, I need to use some more AI. If I use it, then I can talk about what I'm using. But you are just so far ahead in advance. I have just recently paid for ChatGPT 4.0 because the YouTube course that I'm doing, they're sort of coming out with a couple of prompts, just in what do you call it, beta mode or whatever. They're just trialing out some things. So I've been
Yep.
using the paid ChatGPT for that. But I'm just at the beginning of using the paid one. So it would be really exciting just to hear you talk about some non-AI stuff, just what, how your channel's been just taking off. The fact
Yeah.
that you think about your playlists, did you say different channels, like a
I
television
think of my
station,
playlist.
production
Yes.
company,
Yep.
all of that? Because that is what I hear the big YouTubers say. They go, well, look at James Corden. It's a variety show, right? I know it's James Corden, but they're saying, do an interview on the street, do something in your car, do a talking head, do some lives, group lives, all the variety and stuff, right? So you sound with your background, your profession, and you're just blowing up. You've really just taken
Yeah.
off on YouTube.
And you're very
Can
well
she
spoken.
come on next Friday with
Yeah.
when Reba comes on?
Yes, I would love to.
Amazing. So yeah, let's
And I mean,
do this.
really,
Great.
that's one of my main missions and reasons why I wanted to start my channel is because, hopefully maybe in my future, it is a boutique little agency that helps people that would want to become social media influencers, whether it be on YouTube or TikTok or Instagram or Pinterest. I've also been trying the Amazon affiliate marketing. Just all of those things so that maybe I can become a coach or have an agency that helps
Yes.
people to be able to reach those goals and get them in touch with different brands so that and just pairing the people with the perfect brand. Because I've done it for a big brand, but why not do it for the little guy? I'm always just about helping the little guys. So, that's what I want to do.
That's it. That's what we're doing. And that's what we're all doing. You're doing it. We're doing it. We're just all supporting each other, figuring it out as we go along. We have technical difficulties and all that, but we just learn as we go, and we're getting on with it and laughing it off along the way.
Absolutely.
And especially to the 50 and older.
Right.
I
Yes.
definitely got inspired by, my manager at work, who's a younger guy, probably could be
Figures,
my
right?
son. And he is all about ChatGPT and learning
Oh.
app script and learning how to use technology to do the BS things in my day so that it can free up time for me to do things that I find more enjoyable. But also, as I'm headed into the age of retirement, and I am in a different situation because I have a 7-year-old as well as an 8-year-old, will soon be 2 8-year-olds. So I'm an elderly parent as well. And I want to be able to free up time so that I can really spend it with my little ones, not be in an office 9 to 5 until I am 75.
That's right. That's right.
She sounds
do-
like Alexa. Alexa is doing the same thing. What in the world? I'm sorry.
Absolutely.
Window.
Absolutely.
And it is dark.
And do you know what else too? The whole thing as well is like with AI coming along, the question really is, you know, in 5 to 10 years, like what will we be doing? Because AI is going to be replacing a lot of jobs.
Are you sure that's
Yep.
a firework, Lewis?
And isn't it the Amazon CEO just the other day sent out a really big email to everyone, all the staff. One of those, we're going to be using more AI. This means we're going to need less jobs. However, you know, we will have people doing different jobs, you know, they're not currently doing. But I can't tell you right now what kinds of jobs are going to be lost, but just putting out there to everyone that we're moving into the next phase, you know, like that's Amazon, you know what I mean? So
Yep.
there's just so much. So yeah, like what are we going to be doing, guys? We're going to be having our little YouTube business, or we're going to be making our videos, or this is going to be a hobby for us, or whatever. But you know, we can't keep on working doing jobs that will be replaced by AI.
Yep. So why not get ahead of the game?
Partially or whatever. Exactly. Absolutely right. Okay. So what have we got? Oh my God, so exciting. We're so excited, Tiff. We are so excited that you're here and that we've met you in person. Like, oh my goodness, this is amazing. So yeah, next week we will bring you on. I will email you.
Okay.
Because I've got to go for a big drive, and I wish I could leave you guys still, but I don't think I can. I think that when I leave the thing, then
I
we have
gotta
to
go
end.
too.
So.
Yeah, make sure to send her a link for
I'm going to send her a link. And if you want to come in on Reva Reveal as well, Reva is coming on Florida. Do we just right?
Is the Reva Reveals? Oh, Reva Reveals.
So she's next Saturday night, like
at what time?
Florida time, EST, 6:30 till 8.
Needs to come.
So I'm just about to make a thumbnail. Would you like to come on to that, Tiff?
I would love it. I love
Sally,
Reva.
you're welcome to.
Those
Sally.
two would be great.
Do you know who Reva Reveals is?
All
Sally?
that information.
Do you follow her channel? Sally can't hear me. But I thought, no, I'm not going to rush a thumbnail. I'm going to do it. But Reva sent me a beautiful photo of her. So I'm going to do a thumbnail. And so Tiff, come on to, we'll chat on the email, but come on to your Friday night. And if you're available, and come on to Saturday night, because Reva's going to be on Saturday night, EST time, 6:30 till 8. And we're just going to like hang out with Reva, man. Right? Like, what is this?
Yeah.
Who even are we?
I'm so glad you come on, and I sub to you. I can't wait to catch up and watch your videos.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, good. Thank you. Thank you. And I will be subbing to each of you ladies.
You don't have to. Only if you like my content, but definitely don't have to, for sure.
Hello.
So glad you came on, Tiff. Good to see you.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to go.
All right. So we will go. We will catch up on the emails. Thank you, ladies. Love you all. Thank you,
all for
Tiff.
being here.
Thank
Bye, everybody.
See you later. Enjoy your drive.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye. Love you, Jen.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.